Today, from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Buffalo Bills.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the Las Vegas Raiders. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And they'll be let out by their third-year quarterback. Throwing to start the drive. Bentley. Open man is Cantrell. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
36 on the carry.
So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
On first down, Crank, nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
He's tackled.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 19 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week.
Oh, now it's stripped. He loses the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him? How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
Fights off the defender. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. Still leaves them with 4th and short. Any chance you go for it?
It's definitely in the back of my mind. In fact, I've discussed it with my staff all week long, different situations that I may want to go for. Where's the ball on the field? Do I have confidence in my trigger guy? What am I going to do? I'm also talking about my analytics department. What are the odds? If I don't get it, what's it going to do to me the rest of the game? Personally, I end up taking all that, putting it in my head, and making a decision. And you know me, I'm probably going to go for it.
Wow, you want to make an opening drive statement.
Yes, I do. Once I have the ball and I've got it on the move, I don't want to just give up that easily.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
Josh Jacobs, the ball.
In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
To throw, Mayfield. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was. the down and distance and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bring up fourth down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football, got to him, and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
They'll run on first down. It's Craig, and 3 yards there, takes him to the 45. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
25-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
Number 33, the ball carrier.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Bills first down.
On the ground, it's Gray. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
All right, just call the call. We're going to play it. Come on now.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
On the deep ball. Derwin James on the coverage.
Operating from the gun. Bentley. And he comes back with one complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down. Bentley. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
First down, Buffalo.
On first down, it's Gray. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards, the final tally. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
2nd drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They go play action. Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, we could talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
From the gun, Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Vegas.
Nice job there utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 12.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he had to get this down to the 15. He won't make it. He's a yard or 2 short. Mike Vrabel saw him on the sideline. He didn't even hesitate. They will go for it on 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone to give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Point after, up and good. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we are tied at 7. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. And it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Yards to go.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on
the Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch signal for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter.
Now Mayfield lost the football.
Baker Mayfield sacked.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
And he's taken down. His own 7.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll throw left side to start out. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
To his tight end. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Bentley. Over the middle, complete. It's Craig. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Bills.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he stopped immediately there.
36 on the
no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 2nd down now, it's Craig. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
3rd down.
Back to throw. Bentley. And that will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
Heading back out, Baker Mayfield as we call up our player spotlight. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Josh Jacobs, the ball.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
Mayfield sacked.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And a double coverage and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. The Raiders on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down.
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Bills are going to get the football back. Buffalo set to get the football back here. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And the Bills first down.
On first down, Bentley finding Knox there, complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Operating from the gun. Bentley. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch.
Bentley.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Bills on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down.
First down, Buffalo.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Bentley. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up
back to throw. Bentley under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This one is right down the middle. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now, his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field, try to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass. No interceptions for him personally to this point. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
Throwing again on second down. Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, when we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands, is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. He'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Once again, it's Jacobs. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he goes out right around the 39. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And here's Hoffrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bentley. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Thornton. And he goes out right around the 39. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Bentley. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Bills' 1st down.
From the gun, Bentley. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Complete to number 36.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2.
Now a give, right side. Craig. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Play to the running back.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field, no matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done. Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And goal at the 4-yard line.
Now Gray. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. And they run with Jacobs on 1st down, and he'll take this forward for about 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
The 31. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Mayfield to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Zimmerman.
Las Vegas.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things happen.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. They'll run on 1st down. It's Craig, and he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Number 36 on the carry.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
36 on the carry.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here. And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. And how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
23-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
now Mayfield. Reception here by Ruggs. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
45-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield will get this underneath to Jacobs. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
And again, it's Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
It's 2nd and 8.
To throw on 2nd down. Bentley out to the left. He's got his tight end Knox. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. Bentley will try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
To number 36.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Second and 10. At the 45.
Operating from the gun. Bentley over the middle, complete. It's Thornton. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's taken the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
The 26. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They run again here with Gray. Great move, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
4. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Bentley. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
First down, Buffalo.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
36 on the carry.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Operating from the gun. Bentley. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun. Bentley. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Bentley's pass.
From 3 yards out. And the Bills will extend their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Intercepted by the Bills. They'll take
This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
On first down, it's Craig. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. Craig. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down.
A gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Bentley. And the Raiders have got him.
Crosby. The corner.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jacobs. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Mayfield down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
They'll take over.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
He was brought down.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. Craig. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A gain of 5. And the Bills' 1st down.
Now a give right side. It's Craig. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage. And time is going to expire in this football game. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the 1st quarter. But 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the 1st quarter and just shut everything down from that